Willie Lewis and Hunt Elementary Principal Sarah Ludwig. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I always get nervous when we have principals on the show. Because I was
Well, Andy
nice.
spent a lot of time outside the principal's office,
not inside, outside.
Outside.
Yeah, they didn't want me in there.
sitting there waiting.
Sitting there waiting for my mom. So how's everything going? We're back from spring break. Are the kids refreshed? Are the teachers refreshed?
The kids are excited. The teachers are excited. Everyone's back to the grind already.
Yeah.
It's that time of year we're rounding up kids for the next class. Class of, what is it, 20, 30 something?
Oh my God.
39.
that's right.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that crazy when
Yeah.
you see those
It is.
shirts? And so you guys are you're inviting families to tour kindergarten and young fives, and you have 7 elementary schools, and you guys like people to tour all the schools, don't you, Sarah?
Yes, we do very much. We are very excited. So our roundup at Hunt is coming up on Thursday, April 17th, 5:30 to 7. We're just very excited. We have a lot of community partnerships coming and really encouraging any new families to come and take a tour.
What's special about Hunt? How long have you been there now?
Oh my gosh. So I've been at Hunt since 2014.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you must love it.
I do. I love it very much. It's always been a dream of mine to kind of move up there. And I became an instructional coach 2 years ago and then took over as principal in October.
Yeah, Mary Jo, she didn't want to retire.
Mary Jo? No, she didn't. We had her
She was hanging on.
retirement send-off.
So each school has its own personality, and you've got a brand new school. How do you define Cascades?
Well, Cascades is a true community school, is the way we look at it. It's nestled right on the south side, right near Cascades Park, and we service that whole side of town. And we have the variety of who the people are on that side of town. They show up at our doorstep, and we're happy to service them every day.
Does the school still feel brand new every time you walk into it?
Oh, it's an amazing looking building. I mean, as you walk through the building, the way the building is set up, the thought that went into making sure that we had the collaborative spaces and the common spaces for kids is an amazing thought to be able to put into that building and make it run the way it does.
And Hunt is unique among all the elementary schools in your schedule.
Yeah, so this year we're on a balanced calendar. This is one of our breaks right now, so actually teachers are super happy because some of them are still down in Florida. But a change for next year, we're actually going back to the traditional calendar with the rest of the district next
Really?
year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not an April Fool's joke?
Not an April Fool's
Okay.
joke. I was just thinking about today, but no, just a more unified approach.
Sure.
There's more consistency across the district, so
Yeah.
that's a change.
Oh, that's breaking news.
That is
Breaking news right here.
Breaking news.
Do people know?
Yeah, they do. They do. Yep, families have been notified, teachers, students. So yes.
Now, you've got the next door neighbor, the ISD Central Campus. So together you are an educational complex and campus on the west side.
Yes, we are. It's really nice to have that building right next to us. We are able to collaborate in some ways with that building and making sure that our campuses look and feel like a true educational side of that side of town.
Let's take a look at some photos you brought along of some things going on at your schools. Tell us about what we've got.
Yeah, this is during our kindergarten camp at the beginning of the year this year. And every year before school starts, we begin the year with kindergarten camp. So we bring in students and we want them to feel connected to the building. We want them to understand the flow of the building and know how to navigate from the cafeteria to the gym to the classrooms and to get to know the office folks so that they feel comfortable in that space. And this picture that you have right here was with our main custodian.
Okay.
And he's done a lot to make himself a part of the ethos of our building.
The kids look happy in that photo.
Oh, they love Mr. Dale. Yeah.
It looks like you got the best custodian award.
Oh yeah, every day he gets that award.
Do
so.
principals help the kindergartners put the straw in the Capri Sun?
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of help. Yes.
Is that a big
There's
one?
a lot.
Oh yeah. So and you'll see these are some more of our students, and they're working on some handwriting skills, and they're showing that off to our staff after working on, as you can see, the big day there. And then we had our penny wars that took place this year, and that's always a big fundraiser, and we utilize that money to buy things for the students and to put on programming. And we also give part of that back to a community organization each year. So half of the money goes back to the community. And then this is our social worker, Mrs. Carmona. She is in the classroom and they're doing SEL work, and so she's doing, and that's during Thanksgiving. So she's showing off the work that they've done, but she's in that classroom helping those students understand their social emotional needs and making sure that they can feel comfortable to be able to talk about who they are and how they feel about themselves in that space. And then finally, this is during our Christmas celebration. That is our assistant principal, Mrs. Destiny Davis, and she's done a great job of connecting with all of our classrooms and our classroom teachers. She is a great support in that building. So and in all of the different ways that you see our students interacting with our staff, you can see the smiles are there, and our staff does a great job of bringing in families and making sure that they feel connected when they're in our space.
Sarah, let's see what's going on over at your building, over at Hunt. More smiling faces here.
Yes, absolutely. I would say our kindergartners have the biggest smiling faces ever.
School, they love school.
They do. And it's very evident here. So a lot of my pictures are of kindergartners. This is a picture here. They're working on a craft in class. They read the book Creepy Carrots. And so they did a hands-on activity where they had to work with someone to make an activity. This is our PBIS award. So all of our elementaries participate in PBIS, which is Positive Behavior Intervention and Supports. And they get recognized for good behavior. So this is them with their certificates. They're very excited.
I'd like to give the award to Best Bulletin Board to whoever did that.
Our art teacher,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
yeah.
awesome.
I love that bulletin board. She does a great job, Mrs. Parker. This is one of our specials classes. So we have gym, we have art, and we have music. So Miss Bradshaw does a great job in our music class, giving kids an opportunity to really participate and make that come to life with hands-on activities.
Future rock star.
That's right.
This is our Young Fives, so that's another opportunity at Roundup. Come on and join our Young Fives class. Again, this is a STEM activity, so a science activity that they participated in with their teacher that they loved very much. Kindergarten Reading Buddies. So this is a really wonderful program facilitated by our fifth grade teachers.
Yeah.
So they come down and read with kindergarten students. That was kind of started new this year, so the kids really love it. I thought this was a really cute picture to showcase how much they love it.
That's so cool.
Oh my gosh, we got through reading month and you didn't read any in school.
I know. I was invited.
We'll get you on there next year.
Well, I was invited.
Get you on the
and
calendar.
I just wasn't able to make it happen. So, but next year for sure.
Do you recommend people go to more than one of the roundups, check out a couple of the schools?
Well, the opportunity is there for you
Yeah.
to come and check out each building because we are unique in our own special ways. We are a unified district, but we offer up something slightly different in each of our buildings. Ours is on April 16th, and it's from 5 to 7:30. I think one of the most important pieces to know as you go in is how do you prepare your student for that, and that's what we're asking our students and our families to practice your numbers and your letters and your shapes and making sure that the students can recognize or see their name or write their name. And because when the students come in, regardless of which building you're going into, we're going to see,
Same things. Yeah.
check your readiness to see how ready you are for kindergarten.
All right, rounding them up for kindergarten. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah,
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
JPS principals Willie Lewis from Cascades and Sarah Ludwig from Hunt. More of the morning show after this.